But hear what? A rule of thumb and principle. I always say love whoever you're with, but love them enough to leave them. Alright, welcome back to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. This one is nothing to smile about, it's nothing to laugh about. I live in the state of Florida when I'm not in Jamaica or traveling other places, predominantly based in Florida. Hence the name SoFlo TV. It's South Florida Television for short. Anyhow, watch this. This happened in Florida. It says that a Jamaican man allegedly shoot his girlfriend to death in front of the police before being shot to death himself by the police, by Lakeland Police in Florida. He goes by the alias Struggle. So a Struggle them used to call him. Yo, Struggle, wagwan. It is rumored that he is from West Kingston, Jamaica. It is believed that the story is how it went. Listen to how the story was published. Officer shoots and kills a man who shot a woman in front of police at Lakeland Townhome Community, Lakeland, Florida. A Lakeland police officer shot and killed a man Sunday morning after witnessing the man shoot a woman at the Cobblestone Landing townhomes. The police see him shoot her. The police saw him shoot her. Let me explain to you. Now, according to Lakeland Police Department, someone in that area called 911 around 6:25 a.m. to report a domestic disturbance at 5400 block of Quarry Rock Road involving a man with a gun. The neighbors heard commotions. The neighbors went and called the police. The neighbors heard commotions and went and called the police. They heard the girl get beaten over there. Them hear a whole heap of expletives. Blah, blah, blah. And them called the police. The police came. There's a woman in danger. When the police came, 3 uniformed officers arrived on the scene and saw a man with a gun and a woman standing outside of the residence in the parking area. As the woman turned towards the direction of one of the officers, the officer had actually called her, "Hey ma'am, come here." And she turned to go towards the police officer. My boy just shoot, bow, bow, shot her in front of the police. Officer Brent Behrens is his name. He immediately returned fire, shooting the suspect, and the officer began tending to both the suspect and the victim while waiting for paramedics. Yes, that's how they do it in the US. Them shoot you, and then after them shoot you, them try to resuscitate you until paramedics came. Some people would say, just shot him and left him to make him dead, right? Leave him, let him die. But that's not how it goes here. So they were administering first aid after he was shot while waiting for the paramedics. But the shooting suspect, whose real name is Hawayne T. Gale, he died at the scene. That Hawayne T. Gale is also the same person known as Struggle. So Struggle died at the scene. Police said that the 37-year-old female shooting victim was taken to Lakeland Regional Hospital, but she also succumbed to her injuries. This is something else, because here what? Now, according to detectives, the woman and Gail, who is 35, had been in a romantic relationship and recently broke up. Now, some people say, see that, good for them. Them need to go take up people in them own age group, because some man go take up young gal and young gal end up keep young boy with the man, when she the older man what she do with, and cause you older you can't do it no more, or she not like, one bag of something. No, they were both the same age pretty much. One was 37 and one was 35. She was 2 years. Gail was 35. Struggle was 35 years old. She was 37. They're 2 years apart. Year and change apart. They had been in a romantic relationship and they had recently broken up. It seemed to me like, I don't know, Jamaican man them, some of them, a lot of them can't take no for an answer, as in it's over, it's done. I don't know if the girl is Jamaican. I haven't dug that far yet, but I will, and I will do a follow-up to this story. Investigator says that Gail went to the townhouse this morning and he broke in after he was not allowed entry. She put him out before. She changed her number. She tell him don't come around no more. All kind of stuff like that. Him still show up. When him show up, she say, you're not coming in here. You're not getting in. He broke in anyways. She end up outside. Me nah stay in here with you. He end up outside with her, with gun in hand. Per agency protocol, the officer who did the shooting, he will be on administrative leave with pay while the shooting is being investigated. And this is how it came across on www.fox13news.com. It's a sad situation. She's pretty, and he's a good-looking brother as well. But that's what the two of them life. So, for what? Some man just can't take it. Some man have invested so much, right? Whether it's emotionally or it is financially or a bit of both. Some people become so wrapped up in their relationship emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all wrapped up that when it's ripped away from them, you find out that this person is giving all they give to you to somebody else plus more. You want to lose your mind. You feel like your whole world is falling apart. But hear what? A rule of thumb and principle. I always say love whoever you're with, but love them enough to leave them. You have to love somebody enough to leave them. If somebody decides that there's better out there for them than me, then I have to love them enough to leave them. If there's better for you, then I don't want to hold you back from better. I love you enough to let you go be with your better. Go find your better. Just know say I don't do no double back. So you can't come back and talk about, oh man, I messed up and we have a second chance. No, it's done. So walk on, because I'm going to leave too. But just respect me enough to not be fucking or doing your thing, pardon my language, behind my back. Because diseases and disrespect and all them things that come in. Just do what you have to do. Let me know what it is and I can move on. Apparently some guys are not like that. They've invested so much them feel like them lose everything. Invest only what you can afford to lose. Now whether that is financially, emotionally, spiritually, everything like that, all the alleys, invest only what you can afford to lose. And love somebody, but love them enough to walk away with a piece of yourself. With yourself still intact. That's just my message of the day. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Did you know struggle? Or did you know the female that was involved in this? Do you know any deeper part of the story here? Or anything you would like to share with the people out there? Walk good. I'm out. Peace.